In this video, I'll demonstrate the new Underside Camera Smart Mark in iQuick Layout 20. Let's start by creating a new document. Notice that my sheet size reflects a portrait orientation. Also notice the margin values. These margins will ensure that my graphics are not nested into the area required for my underside camera marks. Now, I'll import a graphic. I set the ordered quantity to 600 and click Find Layouts now to create a nested layout. Now it's time to add the underside camera marks. I click Smart Marks on the status bar. Then, I click Add Smart Mark and select Underside Camera Marks from the list. I leave the default values for all the parameters in the Marks tab unchanged. These recommended values have been thoroughly tested and have been found to provide the most accurate cut-to-print registration. Size controls the size of each registration mark. Distance to die shape controls the minimum distance from the registration mark to the graphics cut path. Minimum distance controls the distance from the edge of the sheet to the outermost registration mark. Maximum distance controls the distance from the edge of the sheet to the innermost registration mark. Leading edge allows me to select which edge will be fed to the front of the table. In most cases, the leading edge should correspond to the longer of the two options. I set the in color to black and activate Add Barcode to add a QR code to each corner of my layout. Here you can see the marks and QR code that were applied. If I prefer to create a layout in landscape orientation, I can set my sheet size and margins accordingly. I create a nested layout. Add the underside camera marks. And change the leading edge value from left to top so that it corresponds to the longer edge of my layout.